Today I will be making another video on how to 3-cut spam in Pixel and 3D because the last one I made was pretty outdated, and my top video is about how to 3-cut spam in Pixel and 3D. So right now I'm just going to be remaking it based off the experience I have now, and because I'm obviously 𝕰𝖉𝖊𝖗 at 3-cut spam in Pixel and 3D. But yeah, I'm going to keep this video short, simple, but I'm going to make it informative and helpful for you guys. So yeah, this video will be split up into 3 different sections. One where I will be talking about the weapons and loadouts that you guys can use in Pixel and 3D. The other where I will be talking about the sensitivity and how that affects 3-cut spam and the best ones that you could possibly choose. And the last one is obviously how to practice 3-cut spam. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So like I said, I'm going to keep it short but simple. So for the primary, honestly, I would recommend going for any shotgun. Like the best ones I recommend is the Viking and the 𝕰𝖉𝖊𝖗, but I mean there's other ones that work like this one, but a shotgun will always be the best option because you could just pull it out, and since it's a shotgun, it has a bigger, like you could shoot and it has a higher chance of hitting them. So yeah, shotguns are the best way to go. For the backup, the ones I really recommend would be the 𝕰𝖉𝖊𝖗, Thunder. Yeah, I would also recommend getting this one if it ever comes back, or if you guys have it from the battle pass. And the one I would really recommend mainly for everybody out there is this one, because it is very good and it gives no delay to other weapons. So yeah, but those are the main ones. there's not much you can use, but those are the best ones. You guys can also go for something like this, but I don't really recommend it. I rather you guys go for the Thunder, 𝕰𝖉𝖊𝖗, the TikTok pistol, like these are the reliable ones. For the melee, I really just recommend something that is fast, something that has a high mobility. So in this case I'm using this one, but you guys can also use the double cashback, which gives you 100 mobility. So yeah, this is all just preference, but I would really just go for the high mobility ones. For the special, there's only really 2 specials that you can use, which is the Necklace of the Ice King and the Poison Darts. So yeah, any of those 2 work. And for the sniper, you could really just go for any sniper you want, as long as it's powerful, it deals damage, and it doesn't have travel time. So yeah, as you guys can see here, all the level 65 snipers I have are the best ones. I really don't recommend any charge snipers because they don't really work well, or snipers that are like I said, travel time, like this one right here. But other than that, the rest are pretty good. You guys can just combine it with different weapons so that you don't get delay. For the heavy, I'm honestly gonna be straight up, go for something powerful that literally one-shots somebody, because if you're like, let's say you hit them with the backup and then the sniper, just go to the heavy and finish them off with something powerful like the Destruction System or the Christmas Ultimatum. That's all I can really recommend for you guys. When 3-cut spamming in Pixel and 3D, you really have to get used to the loadouts. I'm going to be giving you guys right now the best loadout that you can possibly go for. It really helps out with aim as well. I really don't know why, it's just the best one in my opinion, which is this one right here. You guys can change the heavy and the primary, I really don't care, also the melee, but the 3 main ones are these 3 right here. This, I mean, if you're trying to get better at 3-cut spam and you're starting off and you have these weapons, just use this. It's recommendable, it's very good. Ask any 3-cut spammer and they will tell you about it. It is probably the best one you guys can use. And yeah, but if you're obviously barely starting off Pixel and 3D, then I would really recommend you go for this loadout right here, because it's very good. I mean, it's very affordable as well. Oh, you can't do that, so you would have to go like this. So yeah, you really have to get used to it, because like in this case, you guys can see a delay right there. You guys don't want that. You guys are gonna want to find a way so that you don't get delay, and there's many different ways. Just pick a loadout and then try to find a way to not get delay. That's why I'm saying for the backup that this one would be the best one, because it literally gives no delay to any weapon, and it's the best one. But if you guys are, like I said, barely starting off Pixel 3D and these are the only ones you can get, then just try to find ways to fix the delay. You just really have to learn the delay mechanics and just find the loadout that works for you. But like I said, the best one would probably be this one right here, the one with the heavy sniper rifle. Yeah, that's it for the weapons and loadouts. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it simple and short. If you guys want any more details on that, then let me know and I could probably reply to in the comments. Now we're gonna go to the sensitivity. So as we can see here, I have the sensitivity at 10 and the acceleration at 2. So sensitivity is just the normal sensitivity in Pixel 3D, but the acceleration is like, let's say I'm right here and I want to switch this way, like you see that. that is the acceleration right there, how fast it moves. If I put the acceleration to 100, it's obviously going to move fast, but the sensitivity is still going to be 10. So since I have a fairly small device, you know, it's kind of like a medium size, I'm on the phone, I really recommend this sensitivity because the screen is small on the phone, so you can get across pretty quickly. I mean, you guys can see here, like I swipe on my phone and it basically covers what I need it to cover. But if you guys are on like an iPad or something, then I really recommend a higher sensitivity because, you know, you have to scroll more on the screen. If you're trying to look for sensitivity, just play matches, and every time you see that something is off, just try changing it, like move it by 1, and then once you see that you start hitting a bunch of shots and you know the sensitivity is perfect, then keep it where it's at and don't change it and just keep playing with it, and yeah, you will get better like that. Now, to practice 3-cat spam, I mean, you really can't practice anywhere unless it's in a public match because it's the easiest way. I mean, in a public match you just get the real experience, you know, so that is basically the only way I could recommend practicing for you guys. And basically I would just try to, you know, like aim for the windows, like as we can see here, just aim for the windows, and that's a way you guys can practice aim. This is the way some people do it. I honestly don't do this myself. I just go into public matches, and although I do die a lot sometimes because I'm obviously like not the best, I just keep, you know, practicing in public matches, and that's how I try to get better. But yeah, that's really the only way I could, you know, tell you guys to practice. I mean, just doing this right here and going into public matches, that's really the only way you're going to get better at 3-cat spam in Pixel 3D. And one thing I do want to mention is your movement. Like whenever you're not shooting anybody, I really recommend you guys pull this out and try to move as much as possible, you know, like just move around so that you don't get hit. Once you find somebody, obviously that's when you 3-cat spam and, you know, you start to hit them. But once you're not, you know, hitting anybody, just move around so that you don't get hit. The movement is very important because if you're 3-cat spamming like this, you're gonna die a lot. If you're doing this, if you're just standing in place, you're just gonna die a lot. So you have to get used to the movement. And yeah, like I said, practice in public matches. That's the only thing I can really recommend for you guys if you want to practice by yourself. But with all this being said, I just covered the basics and everything that you really need to know about 3-cat spam in Pixel 3D. It is slowly getting harder because there is a lot of overpowered weapons that people spam, but it is still very possible. Once you get the aim down and everything and the powerful weapons and powerful loadouts, then you guys will obviously be better at it. So yeah, with all this being said, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace out.